Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable or my friend I love. First, let us praise and thank God for His blessing, mercy, and guidance so that we can all gather in this place. I also express my gratitude for the opportunity given to me to deliver a speech regarding black and white about social media in our life. In this increasingly modern era, almost everyone has used the internet, right? People are currently familiar with the internet. Children to adults use the internet in everyday life. We shouldn't we shouldn't be surprised because at this time the internet can be accessed easily via mobile phones that have been connected by the internet, so that's why people can access the internet wherever and wherever. And also when they have a PC or laptop computer at home, they can access the internet. There is also a place that provide internet facilities, and this spread everywhere, including in small cities. That place is warnet. Surfing in cyberplace is currently existing activity for some people. A world where all information can be accessed easily, like a world that has no limits in obtaining all kind of information. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone accesses the internet, people are more likely to open a social media. Of course, everyone knows about social media today. Many people seem to be unable to escape social media in their daily life. Not only young people but also adults. Social media itself is a means to communicate between one person and other person. Through social media, people can express themselves. There are many kind of social media that exist at this time. Social media such as Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Line, Instagram, YouTube, and many others. At least almost everyone has one kind of social media account. Some even have account on every social media that is available and popular at the moment. It could be that many people won't believe if you all say that you don't have a social media account at all. The use of social media in everyday life certainly has got and bad impact on its other. The black and white that I mentioned in the opening of my speech mean the bad and good effect of the social media that we use in our life, in our daily life. I'll start with the good impact or what good thing we can get from social media. Number one, it can be a mean of communication between each other. Through social media, everyone can exchange news between each other. They can take advantage of the voice or video call feature on the social media that they have, for example WhatsApp, Line, and others. Number two, it can be means for students to access information about learning. The student often take advantage of social media such as YouTube to access learning. There are already many tutorial video available that can be used to improve knowledge and ability. This kind of video tutorial is not only accessed by students but also by workers who can to increase their skill or want to solve a problem regarding what they are doing. Number three, can find out the latest new information. There are people who use social media to find out and read the latest new the people are talking about social media that can be used to read news, namely Twitter, Facebook, and other to read news or other information. Owner of social media account currently must follow the information center. Number four, it can be means to express themselves. Social media can also be a mean for people to express themselves. They can share hobbies, knowledge, or anything about themselves. You can all use Instagram, YouTube, and other. Number five, it can be mean to find a job or the work or do the work through social media anyway. People can search for and find out information about job vacancies opened by the company. There are also some people who use social media to do their job, such as marketing. People in this field can promote goods or service offered by companies where their work. As for the bad impact of social media in everyday life, mainly number one, lack of communication with people around in everyday life. Often people will ignore the people around them when they are already playing or surfing in the cyberverse. Even in a family, when great family member often prefer to share and the cell phone screen, so that even between families can be less communication even though they live in the same house. Number two, there is negative content that can affect the thinking of people, especially children. Lack of supervision from parents to filter our outing watch by undergrad children through social media can result in ungreat children opening content that it's not education or even pornographic content. Number three, misusing social media to commit the crime. There are also people who have malicious intent use social media to carry out their evil intention. Often the news heard of someone who commit fraud through social media, or even news about someone who was killed after meeting with friends from media social. Number four, affected by hoax. What is being taken about by people is about hoax made by people to bring down other people or with other intention. People who don't know the fake news source they hear can spread this false news through their social media account. Therefore, we assess we are use of social media should be wise and careful when using the social media. I have enough speeches to say. For your attention, ladies and gentlemen, I saw many thanks. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.